All right, guys. So, NIO stock, they made a new 52-week low over there in Hong Kong on the Hong Kong Stock Exchange. Not a very pretty situation, and a lot of the pessimism, and I guess a lot of you guys are also pessimistic towards NIO, is because of deliveries not performing so well. But here we got NIO's general manager of Hefei, which is basically NIO's production base, and head of NIO China, saying that production is on full blast. Orders have skyrocketed over the past couple of days with the new BAS policy and incentives. Have a listen.
With the growth of orders, what's the production situation of our company? Good. This year we have upgraded our products. The 2024 model has started being delivered. The overall performance of the new products has been upgraded. The experience has improved and the price remains the same. Then, 2 days ago, on March 14th, we also launched the new BAS battery rental service. We lowered the rental payment for the battery and upgraded user benefits. Through product upgrades and service upgrades, we have received positive market feedback. The number of orders has increased. We can see that our factory's production line is always running at full capacity while ensuring the quality of the entire vehicle. We will strive to produce more high-quality products for our users and do well in the delivery and the market.
We got to talk about NIO stock. I mean, I know it's very frustrating. The price is very low. We're underwater. Yes, part of that could be short manipulation, naked short selling, possibly. All right, possibly. I don't have evidence with that, but that could be happening as well. But it's more because people have a pessimistic outlook for NIO with the deliveries. I've said in numerous videos that starting now, deliveries are going to see a boost because of the incentives, because of the new BAS policy making it very favorable. However, even though we're going to see a short-term boost in deliveries, I also want to make it clear that throughout the rest of the summer, throughout fall, we might see stagnant deliveries until the sub-brand comes out and the sub-brand comes out. And by the way, here are pictures of both the sub-brand, more pictures of the sub-brand, and then here is the picture of the sub-brand. So both of these cars will be able to do battery swap, and that's going to be a mass market vehicle, going to be very popular, and also because you can do BAS, battery rental, instead of buying it, then you can lower the purchase price significantly, making the car super affordable for everybody. So that is going to be the game-changing formula, right? And I've been reading some of your comments over my previous videos. Some of you guys said NIO has to give out so many freebies, so many incentives just to sell the car. That's more losses. Yes, in a sense, yes, but you're also going to understand NIO's product, all right? Fantastic product, but there are some things that people want that aren't on NIO's vehicles. For example, rear screens or passenger screens or single motor variant, non-LiDAR variant. Some customers may not want to spend extra money on LiDAR and maybe dual motors. They don't need the performance. Of course, NIO's CEO's solution to all that is to offer everything on the sub-brand, the Envo brand. The Envo brand will have everything people want: big horizontal screen, single motor, LiDAR, non-LiDAR, and of course with battery swap, and it's going to be affordable to the masses. Also, a lot of you guys are concerned about the cash burn. You're still burning a lot of cash. R&D, still spending a lot on R&D, and also those new houses, big rent. Recently, Xpeng made the move to go completely dealership mode and basically have a zero direct-to-sales experience, basically. There are no direct-to-sales stores. It's all going to be through dealerships, and they're forcing dealerships to take on inventory, and that counts as deliveries for Xpeng. So in a sense, Xpeng is able to say, hey, we want more deliveries, so we're gonna force the dealerships to buy these cars and produce these cars and count them as deliveries. Of course, they save money on rent. Now, I want you guys to remember that NIO does lose a lot of money, but it's mostly because of R&D and infrastructure deployment. And this is critical because in the EV age, if you don't have infrastructure, you don't have a unique selling point, right? A battery swap is a unique selling point, and right now we're in a phase where you really need to have a moat like this to be able to survive. Other car companies, some of them choose to make hybrids and use gasoline as a cheat code, but soon, if they shift into the EV age and they don't have their own infrastructure, they don't have their own unique selling point, they're not going to make it. All right, there's so many EV companies, it's highly homogenous. It's very hard for consumers to choose, and they basically choose on specs, and better pricing. So that means that a lot of other EV companies are dying off. For example, Hycan's dying off, Feifan's dying off, Rising Auto. A lot of other car companies, Jishi, which sold only one car in a single month. I mean, of course. Neta is in trouble as well with low deliveries, factory halt, and then also Great Wall Motors apparently did not meet expectations, and their CEO is getting severely penalized for that as well. So it's just a very brutal market. A lot of players are falling. It's very imperative that we look forward into the future and survive. And I do firmly believe that if we look into the future, NIO will survive with the infrastructure that they have. And NIO's infrastructure is worth a lot of money, and their patents worth a lot of money. It's just that for deliveries are low for now, and maybe through the little boost for now until May, and then maybe throughout the rest of the year, a little bit stagnant until the sub-brand comes out. Now, in terms of the stock price, yeah, of course, everybody's very pessimistic. And for me personally, if you've been following me for the past couple of years, I've been warning near the top. When it was 60, I warned. When it was 25, I warned. When it was 60, I said, hey, we might go to 22. Possibly people are saying, hey, Mr. P, you're crazy, you're insane. What's wrong with you? When it was 25, I said we might go to 15. And people were saying, hey, are you dumb? Are you an idiot? What's wrong with you? And then when it was like 18, I said we might go to 8. And then people were saying, hey, I'll tattoo your name on my butt if it goes to 8. You're missing one extra digit. What the hell's wrong with you? And people calling me mean stuff. And when it was like 10-ish, I said, hey, we might go to 5. Wasn't a very good, I didn't get really good feedback with that video. Of course, a lot of you guys really hated that kind of video. But here I am telling you that we are pretty close to the bottom, all right? And 4.7, I think, is like temporary bottom for now, right? And I think we're going to see a big bounce following this period of time. From now through to the end of May, we're going to see a nice bounce, probably maybe like up to 7, 8, or maybe even 9, possibly, but probably won't reach 9. Probably 7-ish would be like pretty good. But then afterwards, if deliveries still stagnate and they don't come out with like just killer incentives, of course, deliveries will stagnate. People aren't really buying that many expensive cars. So we might see the stock price teeter down to maybe like 3, possibly. But long term, once the sub-brand comes out, I expect deliveries to get into the 30K range. Once the sub-brand comes out, I expect deliveries to be above 50K a month, all right? So long term, we're still looking really, really good, guys. We could still go 120x from where we are right now, all the way up to 600 plus, and that would be with really good sales here in China, all 3 NIO brands, and then also good global expansion and good results abroad as well. So, but that still takes a lot of time, takes a lot of money with the infrastructure, etc. So yeah, you guys gotta see where we're at, all right? And right now, people are pessimistic. Delivery is gonna see a quick boost, very nice. But after that, we could possibly head down even lower, possibly. All right. As always, stay safe, stay healthy. Peace out.